Hey everyone, so I was doing a bit of research on Israel's defense system just to see how effective it is, how much it costs, and what is the likely impact, the further impact of this escalating kind of violence in the Middle East. And it's really interesting in terms of how it's structured. I didn't know it was structured in such a way. So it's a bunch of interlocking layers of defense systems they've got. So you've got the inner layer, which is the Iron Dome, and then that's counteracted with the another layer called a David's Sling, which intercepts a bit more a wider range of missiles. And then the last one is the Arrow system, which intercepts ballistic missiles at far greater ranges. So Iron Dome does mainly short-term ranges, the ones you get from Gaza and anywhere else nearby that they will shoot against Israel targets. And also, quite interestingly, is the fact that they have systems in place, radar systems, command and control systems, and they will only intercept missiles if they predict their trajectory is going to hit any kind of civilian targets or government infrastructures. So it won't intercept all of them. So it calculates it based on where they think the missiles are going to land. So the Israel defense system have said they have, they're able to intercept about 80 to 90% of the missiles successfully, which is a pretty high kind of rate of success. And the ones that are currently we're seeing a lot in social media and in media itself are the Arrow ones. So these are the ballistic missiles that are coming in. They're used to intercept them when they're like close to space or near the edges of space. So very high altitude, and these missiles can cost anywhere up to like £1 million each. So the low range missiles, the ones on the Iron Dome, costs around about 100 million per battery, and it's estimated that it's going to cost Israel around about 300 million per night to kind of provide this kind of defense. And obviously, the longer this goes on, the more of these missiles in their stockpile gets used up. But at the same time, on the flip side as well, they're saying, obviously Iran itself are using their stockpile, so they're going to start running out of missiles. So it's kind of like who's going to run out first of resources. But obviously, Israel also does have the backing of the US, who may provide them, obviously, with some backup missiles, which they may have in their stockpile as well, and try and provide some kind of defense for them. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below.